This is a really interesting question from the 2021 exam, given a one-step and a two-step dominance table. And they say, consider the results matrix shown below. A 1 in the matrix shows that the player named in that row defeated that player in that column. And a 0 in this matrix shows that the player named in that row lost to the player named in that column. And they want you to use all this information to actually make a one-step dominance matrix with a winner and a loser. There are many strategies to go about this question, but the one I find most easy is to start with the one-step and two-step dominance which have the highest values. So let's first place I'm looking at these two values which seem quite high for me. Ike had a one-step dominance over 3 people, which means he directly beat 3 people, who in turn beat 5 other people. So if you sort of put a flow diagram, I beat 3 people directly. Okay, so that's 1, 1, 1. Who beat 5 other people? The combinations that can be had are 2, 2, 1. So I need to find 2 people who beat 2 people. Okay, 2 other people. But from what I can see, there's only one person who beat 2 other people. So this combination that I'm looking at, 2, 2, 1, is not going to work. So I have to now change that combination to maybe 3, 1, 1. Okay. Now look for someone who has beat 3 other people besides Ike, and that's Jolene. So this is Jolene who beat 3 other people, and another 2 people who beat 1 other person, which is K and L. So that's K and L. Okay. So Ike beat J, I beat K, and I beat L. Now let's look at the next one with the highest value, and that will be Jolene. Now Jolene got beaten by Ike. Okay, so that doesn't leave us that option anymore. So we put J here, but he beat 3 other people, and the only options present for us is Jolene beat Katie, Leslie, and Mickey. So J beat Mickey, J beat Katie, and J beat Leslie. Okay, so that's taken care of Jolene. Now let's look at Katie. Now Katie beat one person who beat one other person. Now if you look at the table, okay, Katie beat one person who beat one other person. The only person who beat one other person is Leslie, because Leslie beat one person directly. So this has to be Leslie. So Katie beat Leslie, and that's taken care of that. Now let's look at Leslie. Leslie beat one person who beat 2 other people. Now what I can see is Mickey is the only one who beat 2 other people directly. So that must have been Mickey. So Leslie beat Mickey. Okay. Okay, that takes care of that. So the only one that we haven't talked about is is Mickey. Now Mickey beat 2 people who beat 4 other people. So the combination can be a 3 and 1, or it can also be a 2 and 2. Okay, no, it can't be a 2 and 2 because there is no 2 people who beat 2 other people. And so basically that leaves me with 3 and 1. Now the only people who beat 3 other people directly are Ike and Jolene. And from what we can see, Jolene has already beat Mickey. So that leaves you with Ike. Ike is one person who has, okay, so this is one person who Mickey beat, who beat 3 other people. And the other person that Mickey beat 1 other person. So let's look at the options that are left. Now Mickey got beaten by Leslie from what we can see in the diagram. So the only other person that Mickey could beat who beat 1 other person is Katie. And that helps us get all the one-step dominances in a network, which can help us fill up this table. The spaces that were given are this one, that one, and that one. And so if you look, so it's winner here and loser here. And if you were to translate this into that, you check, did I beat K according to the diagram? Yes, I did beat K, so that would be 1. And then did I beat J in the diagram? Yes, I beat J. And then did I beat M in the diagram? No, M beat I, so that's a 0. So you look at the network and then fill up all the spaces, okay? I have also written that logic down in case any one of you wants to take that down and follow it. You're welcome to do so. Hope this helps, and it's all about practice. So the strategy is basically to take the highest values and start. And it's nice to have some colored pens, especially the erasable ones, which will help you be more clear when you try and visualize this network diagram. Thank you. Enjoy learning. Bye.